Good evening, I'm Natsu and this is Final Fantasy 15. And so I will be doing the side stuff, I guess? I don't know, whatever. Oh, wait, no, episode Gladiolus is gonna be after. Is there a special? Chapter 13, Verse 2, for King and Comrade. The game will return to the title screen when complete. Character stats and gear do not carry over from the main game, and progress is not saved. This section features the gameplay of episode Gladiolus. You know what? I'll go. And then hopefully I'm not breaking the sequence in terms of like Gladiolus's part. And I'm still eating melted ice cream. Or drinking it now. Zagnata's Keep. At long last, the group infiltrates the imperial capital of Grillia, only to lose their king behind enemy lines. Gladiolus and Ignis storm Zagnata's Keep in pursuit of Noctis.
Going up.
Is there a way forward?
Well, there's a way, but I don't see us going forward without facing off with the demons.
But now Noct is facing them alone. There must be some way we can help him.
Perhaps I could be of service.
What are you doing here?
Why, I come bearing gifts.
The hell?
See?
Oh, wow.
Gifts. Now, I believe a thank you is in order.
For what? Another one of your stupid tricks?
Here I am, helping for a change, but I can see I'm not wanted.
I'm loath to trust him.
Same. But at this point, we need all the help we can get.
I ought to have been more cautious. If anything were to happen to Noct,
Can't move forward if you're always looking backward. Quit thinking about what you could have done then, and start
Can't move backward if you...
thinking about what you can do now.
Oh.
You're right. What's done is done.
What's done is done. You can't go backwards if you go forward, and you can't go forward if you go backwards. Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but... Spoilers ahead, but, What's-his-face is basically, What's-his-face is basically a king, so... It makes sense that he's actually able to give them their powers back. Glaive Arts. Successfully land strikes to boost Gladiolus' valor, and press triangle to perform one of his glaive arts. The higher Gladiolus' valor, the stronger the art he can perform. I mean, they're level 16. I'm beating the crap out of these guys.
We can conjure our weapons again. Does that mean Noct can too?
I have a feeling the Chancellor isn't so generous.
How come?
He may have feigned friendship, but he's proven a foe before. We'd best be careful.
He's proven a foe before. Block. Okay, yeah. I mean, I am pretty sure I understand what a block is. I don't use it that often, but at the same time, I think I understand what a block is. No. Oh wow, this whole place got wrecked. It's a straight line to where I need to go though too, so that's good. Oh wow. Alright, let's go after somebody that's actually a foe. Ah, I should have blocked on that one. Here's hoping I'm doing good.
It's dead silent.
More like undead silent. Place is crawling with demons.
Crawling with diamonds. And again, I'm pretty sure that I can... Oh.
Proceed with caution.
And again, I'm pretty sure... No, I'm not!
Keep going a little closer. Yes, that's a good boy.
So are you gonna do the thing, Arden, or nah?
Hold up.
What is it?
Found some kind of secret passage.
Led here by our guide.
Long as it's a step in the right direction, I'll take it.
Where are we now?
Wherever it is, it's a mess. Watch your step.
Well, I might as well use Tempest. Nice. That's actually pretty good. How'd you get up there, Ignis? Who put you up there, Ignis? Oh. Sneezing fits. Alright. So again, I head forward. I mean, there's optional stuff, I guess. I mean, I don't think I actually needed to hit that guy.
I think we might have found the control room. Got lots of monitors and stuff.
Which may help us monitor the rest of the keep. Does anything look operable?
I'm more of a low-tech kind of guy, but I'll see what I can do. have we here? Huh. Looks like they wiped everything.
All of it?
Yep. Wait, I got something. There's one surveillance tape they forgot to erase. Almost like they wanted us to
I'm
see
live,
it.
Wade.
Well, then we best have a look. Whatever's on that tape might help us locate Noct and Prompto.
What of the Hydrian's power? What of my precious ring?
By the hand of the Oracle, they are with the King now, their rightful owner. And someday soon he shall use them to purge our star of its scourge.
But the crystal is mine. I am the one true king.
Nay, it is Noctis and none other.
Damn.
Certainly not a puppet of the darkness and the demons it has borne.
You are the puppet, and you must die.
Not to kill that cool scene, but I was playing Nier not too long ago. I stopped like maybe 10-20 minutes ago. Like 25 minutes ago.
At last you have arrived, Noctis.
But I was planning
The
to do this
gods
anyways.
have shown you their favor. As blood of the Oracle, I present you your father's glaive. Now, go forth, my king. Shine your light unto the world.
Oh, that's not even how things happened. Well, I mean, it did, I guess.
Spare me your sycophancy. I've indulged your false heroism for far too long.
You tried to save the world in my stead, but it wasn't enough.
Oh.
The crystal chose me, not you.
Oh, Arden is such an asshole.
Oh, rejection hurts.
This explains things so well. It kind of sucks that they actually had to cut it out of the game.
Was that Noct?
No.
It's actually put
just
it
that
months
scumbag
later.
Chancellor posing as him.
It sounded like Ravus tried to return His Majesty's sword.
Yeah. Guess he finally got over his grudge. Even called Noct his king. Let's move. If that's what he did to Ravus, there's no telling what he'll do to Noct. Looks like Arden bought himself some time.
Then we've none to waste. We need to find Noct before he does.
Okay. So yeah, I was planning on pretty much doing this chapter 13, and I still haven't even touched Gladiolus' DLC yet. Because this is the alternate, not the alternate, and yeah. This is an alternate chapter 13, basically. This is kind of like the other side of what was going on while Noctis was running around. So it's pretty much a bunch of spoilers, in a sense. I don't know about Gladiolus' DLC, though, if that's spoilers or not. I'm pretty sure that's spoilers, too.
Looks like some sort of cargo bay.
Then there's a probability the crystal passed through here at some point in time. Is there a lift nearby they could have used to transport it?
Not over here. Might be something bad.
Yeah, a lot of spoilers. Things happen. So, Wade, if you don't want spoilers, I would suggest kind of like walking out. I mean, not that I don't want you, not that I want you to leave, but at the same time. But at the same time, if you don't want to be spoiled, of course, obviously. Oh, crap. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. That's a decent amount of health, actually. I mean, this makes me kind of think that I'm pretty sure nobody's really gonna die on this. But just to make sure. Well, that hurt. Honestly, I'm not that amazed that Gladiolus can take out one of these guys by himself. I'm not surprised, basically. I mean, it's amazing to actually watch him do it, but I'm not that surprised that he actually can.
Roger.
Oh, nice. Took them all out. Alright, I don't think I need to actually explore anything anyways. So I'm gonna go straight to where I need to go. 'Cause usually part of me tells me to just go and scavenge through and look through everything, but it doesn't really matter. This is just pretty much story content.
We ought to be close to the core of the keep by now.
And that's probably where they're keeping the crystal.
And most likely where Noctis headed as we speak.
All right. Oh, I thought it was more iron guys, but apparently not. These guys I can probably take care of. Alright, just making sure that I didn't miss anything in terms of items. Oh, hey guys! Even though I'm pretty sure this is super linear, I'm just gonna take the time and kill these guys. Yeah. Because I kind of don't want to miss any extra items that I might need. I actually was going the right way. Aw, man. I thought it was a side thing, but apparently not.
Hey, there it is.
What is it?
The crystal. Right here on the screen.
Then we're close. Do you see any sort of control panel?
Well, let me switch things up. Alright, I have to go here, right?
If it's anything like the Citadel, there should be a barrier barring access.
Well, then we unbar it. You just tell me what to do.
Right.
Thieves cannot escape the hand of justice. The crystal is mine. Never shall I loose my grip.
Oh man.
The crystal, the light, the power, all of it mine.
Oh, he's gone insane. Where'd this thing go? This thing was one of the most annoying fights in the game. Well, then again, the first time that I met it was annoying because I couldn't actually beat it. Technically, you can't even do anything. Well, I mean, you can, but you can't really kill it. Ultimately, I was just wasting my time. And I don't even know if I'm wasting my time here either. I'm hoping I'm not, but I guess. 'Cause this definitely has to be a mid-boss.
I can't hear it anymore. Is it dead?
Not yet. Thing just disappeared. You never seen one that talked like that before.
No one's so fixated on the crystal.
I thought Irenaeus and the demons were
Maybe like moths to a flame. Or it may be one of the Empire's alternative facts.
Whichever it is, that monster's still on the loose.
And we need to find it before it finds Nolta Prompto.
Oh dear, I can see the light fading from your friend's eyes.
Hang in there, Noct.
long way.
Now, why is there a thing there?
Keep going a little closer. What's this? I think he stopped breathing. Why don't you come and see for yourself?
Oh, that's closed off.
Has arisen in several research sectors. All civilians must relocate to their designated refuge stations immediately. Failure to evacuate will result in incarceration or other appropriate disciplinary procedures. This emergency broadcast will repeat until the situation has been resolved. The Imperial Security Bureau thanks you for your cooperation.
You think that situation is us? Or something else?
The latter, I presume. Whatever it is must be a matter of considerable scale to warrant such a warning. Keep your ears open. These broadcasts might help us understand what's going on outside.
If that son of a bitch even...
Wait! Can't you hear that?
The piano?
What?
Nock's voice. I heard it. Clear as day. This way. Follow me.
Hey! Wait
Hickey,
up!
what are you, Lassie? Jeez. Complete. Episode Gladiolus, available now. Wow, that's a really dumb segue to it. It's a 30-minute game. It's not really that great. But it was pretty good in the sense that it explained a lot of what was going on the side, though. Alright, now, episode Gladiolus. Yeah, I'm not that disappointed because it was pretty linear, and because, like I said, it explained a lot in terms of what was going on behind the scenes. Not everything completely, but at the same time, you can kind of... I mean, even going through the game, you kind of could figure things out in a sense, but at the same time, it's better that it's in context. So, oh my gosh, what the... It's got a lot of things. This thing is like its own game. Okay, anyways. So let's go. Episode Gladiolus. Normal. Final Fantasy XV. After suffering a humbling defeat at the hands of Ravus, Gladiolus embarks on a journey of self-discovery. His destination, the Tempering Grounds, where he seeks to undertake a trial of body and mind that has heretofore afforded but a sole survivor. I need to look that up. Heretofore. Has heretofore. I've never heard that before. It's weird. It's a long way of saying before now. heretofore.
I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef.
My pleasure. Did you enjoy your time with the Marshal?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's that thing on your face?
This?
Yeah, X marks the spot.
That's just a scratch. The other guy got off a lot worse.
Oh.
Worse than looking like some kind of thug?
Noctis, what are you playing, honestly?
Who was this other guy?
What are you playing, Mario?
They call him the Blade Master.
The Blade Master. Begin the combat tutorial? Sure, why not? Striking and blocking as Gladiolus differs from attacking and defending as Noctis, while other general actions such as moving and using items remain the same. Strike. Okay. No, nice. Block. Press triangle. I mean, is it triangle? It's square. Apparently, I don't know my my shapes. So blah 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 blah. Oh, I need to block 5 times. Gladiolus Arts. What I was using before. There we go. Blocking attacks and taking damage increases Gladiolus' rage. Strikes will do more damage as his rage builds. Oh, nice. So basically, if I get a block break, then I can actually counterattack. And I can counterattack hard. Nice.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Catch you at a bad time?
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the Crow's Nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure.
So, are you ready to move out?
Of course. What about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course. We'll be right over.
About time.
What'll it be?
Just the water's fine. Thanks.
Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master?
I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power.
Then answer my question. Are you ready or not?
You think I would have called you here if I weren't?
So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins. It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors.
Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive.
'Cause I'm a badass.
Let's move.
Barely, 'cause I'm a badass.
Did you tell your friends why you were taking off?
Just said it was business. Didn't want them getting all worried about me.
Or knowing your pride took a beating.
Ooh. Oh man, why didn't I take notice? Oh, why did I not take notice that he actually had an additional scar when he got back? Ah. Oh man.
Right.
It's gonna bother me this whole time.
No turning back now.
Yo, look at this, guys. Jeez.
They're alive.
Not for long.
Have you come to prove your right? Who are you? One of many who haunt these grounds, following our lead. You're in death, as in life. Not what our souls remain, clinging to the vestiges of our past. Why? Test those determined to become the King's shield. Prepare them to inherit the power they pursue.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the unworthy.
Then they better prepare for disappointment. That don't scare easy.
Okay, so this is pretty good.
Only way to go is down.
Whoa. I wonder where exactly in Eos this actually is. Snake! Oh man.
Ain't going down without a fight.
Pathetic.
It's all yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do.
No, bro. It's a snack. It's a big giant snack. Oh man.
You come to prove yourself worthy of my mantle?
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Is that so?
Joe. I'm trying not to take photos. Oh, no. No, don't tell me I can't heal. That is BS. Are you serious? Items.
Brute force alone does little to impress. Only he who possesses both muscle and metal of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here, by my blade.
I ain't meeting mine anytime soon. This trial hasn't even begun.
If you do not fear death, then go forth with reckless abandon, and prove your worth.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm supposed to lose too. Because it didn't let me get any healing items. I wasn't able to get any type of healing items at all.
You are ready for this.
In that case, let the trials begin.
So the Blade Master.
He's a master of blades. What? Were you expecting something profound?
It's just cool that it's Gilgamesh, though. But he doesn't seem to be the Gilgamesh that pops up in every other Final Fantasy, though. It's reminiscent, of course, because he's a sword master, but at the same time, he's not the dopey Gilgamesh that I know. Or, well, the Gilgamesh that, like, comes up with other Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy swords and stuff.
Time to take a load off.
Yeah, might as well rest. Cup noodles. How I love thee. Yeah, I'll save my progress. Yeah.
The Blade Master isn't here to train you, he's here to test you. He won't go easy on you just because you joined the Crown's Guard.
So, no mercy for newbies like me.
Tell me more.
So what? The weak aren't worthy of serving as shield?
In his eyes, the weak aren't worthy of living. All of them are fools, punished for aspiring beyond their station. I was a fool back then, too. And I was punished.
But you weren't killed. Maybe you weren't worthy of serving a shield, but he must have seen you as worthy of living.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. That was much more than a soup.
Oh no.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Done and done.
Your skill is impressive. You may have the strength to defeat the darkness, but do you have the spirit to survive these trials?
Oh, I wonder if I'm going to have an actual decent battle with Gilgamesh.
Not good. They keep on coming. Mine. No quarter. Just like I taught you. Ready? Then raring to go. Too slow. It's over.
Alright, how much farther? Come on.
What's this?
A trial chamber. The hand-holding stops here. Good luck.
Prepare yourself, young warrior, for the trials that await.
Oh, man.
Prove your might, and our power shall be yours.
Oh, man. Okay, so this guy's tough. But at the same time, I should be able to beat him. I hope. Oh man, I gotta use some potions.
Our power goes with you now, young warrior.
Gladiolus has completed the first of the soul trials. He can now perform blocks capable of withstanding the mightiest of blows, even those dealt by the Blade Master himself.
Stand tall, for the shield of the king must kneel in subjugation before no man.
Thanks for the advice, and for the pick-me-up.
Well, you made it out alive. Your first trial may have ended, but many more await you on your road to an audience with the Blade Master. Prepare yourself.
They keep eating cup noodles. It's freaking hilarious. Okay. So at least it's not a, it's linear in the way that it's being played, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of expected since it's a small...
My father
it's
never
a
undertook
DLC
the trial
anyways.
of Gilgamesh, did he?
No. You want to know why?
Sure, why not?
I do. I mean, it can't be because he was scared, right?
Not of the trial. He was scared of failing as leader of the Crown's Guard, and as Shield of the King. He couldn't leave His Majesty alone, weakened by the wall as he was. After all, what good is a shield with no one to protect? What about you? Worried about leaving your Majesty alone?
A little. But I'm gonna do what's right for me, like my father did what was right for him.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong, though. Even though it's kind of crappy that he left Noctis and everybody else alone by themselves. But at the same time, during what's happening now and what they're up
How long
to,
has it been since you
they're
undertook the
not
trial?
alone.
30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
This place look familiar to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
I mean, it's kind of a miracle that Core actually was able to do this. Not only that, oh man. Seems like there's more stuff over there, too. Not only that. Pull crumbling columns from the ground and swing them to topple even the fiercest foes. Yeah, let's go! Let's go! I'm so slow with this. Who needs a sword when you can pull a column? Cora's like, what are you doing? Oh, yo. I didn't expect more enemies, actually. Yeah, I think those were wyverns. I literally smashed through these guys. And Cora's just running away. Actually, no. He was winding up to actually get a hit in. Yo! Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Proceed. Alright, let's go.
Another trial chamber.
And another chance for the warriors to impart their wisdom. It won't come easy, though. You'll have to earn it.
I think there's an achievement for pulling out all the columns, so that's why I was just like getting columns and throwing them around. What is that?
How many moons has it been? Since our last visitor, far more than I can count. Let us see how our latest challenger will fare.
Oh, and I only did so much of damage to this thing. I mean, is it that thing that's talking? You want to hit me with the fire? Hit you with a freaking column. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift columns, bro? Oh, crap. Oh, I don't have any more columns. But he's weakened to a certain... Uh-oh. Oh, nice! Nice! Oh man, I didn't even know I could do that. That is freaking awesome. Firebird.
Venture forth, young warrior, bearing our hopes and dreams.
Gladiolus has completed the second of the soul trials. He can now perform the maelstrom glavial art when his valor is high.
Look ahead. For the shield of the king must safeguard our future.
Leave it to me.
The skills shared by these souls have been passed down for generations. The shield of the king would do well to put them to good use.
Oh, there's more columns, I think. No? Oh. that'd be kind of crazy if I actually could pick these up, especially since they're actually low bearing.
Pathetic.
Oh, it's the little guys that are just like all over the walls and stuff.
Too slow.
I want to try out this Maelstrom.
Let him have it.
Oh, nice. Was that still part of it? Oh man, I wonder. This guy just hiding behind everything. Oh, I thought I missed something. But apparently it's just the marker. The marker of where I need to go. Oh, you know what? Let's do it!
Gotta say, this place ain't like anywhere else.
Yeah, why hit anybody regularly when I can just pull these things out? Columns! I'm just gonna drop it.
Thousands set foot on these grounds. All of them fools, unprepared for the dangers lurking within. They all meet with the same fate, as will you.
I don't think so.
Think what you may, but I know otherwise. The Lucis you call home is nothing like the Lucis I once served. Your age has forgotten the horrors of war, coddled by the king, and drunk off the complacency of peace.
Damn.
No shield worthy of defending the true king could be born from such depravity.
Wow,
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Look on the bright side.
He said
everyone loves an underdog.
You try to say it nicely. Oh no, this guy is just... I wonder how much damage I can actually do this guy.
It's over.
Where am I? Except pretty much dying under this guy's feet. Yeah. Whoa, it did pretty decent damage though. But at the same time, I don't see any other columns. So I guess I'm just gonna have to kick his ass the regular way.
Pathetic.
So I think there were definitely wyverns. Oh, right. Alright, gotta make sure I heal up before I get my ass whooped. Oh, there's still more of these little guys. Time to hit it with a maelstrom.
You're mine. Let him have it.
Will you stand tall? Even when your flesh fails you? Or will you fall to your knees?
With these weak enemies, I don't really need to.
Fall!
Cora's doing all the killing though. I didn't even have to really concentrate on that. Alright, just double checking real quick, see if there's anything else around here. I don't think so. So I gotta keep moving forward. Ooh, there's another campsite. Which, honestly, I'm gonna take advantage of. Sure, why not? Stage 3. I wonder how many stages there actually are.
Never thought I'd make my way back to the tempering grounds.
You said it's been 30 years. Were you as immortal then as you are now?
If you want to know, I'll talk.
Sure, why not?
The Blade Master. What was he like?
I don't remember much, except for those eyes. They pierced my heart and peered right into my soul. It was like he knew my every move even before I did. Try as you may, there's no fooling those eyes.
We'll see about that.
See about fooling those eyes, or of actually doing this thing?
He who protects the king must boast muscle and metal, both finely tempered. Should he lack either, the shield will shatter.
Pathetic.
Oh, I just cut through everybody. That's not even... That's hilarious.
Just like I taught you. Ready? And raring to go!
Okay. So, just making sure that there wasn't any other columns that I could tear off. But this is definitely another combat arena. Ah, I hate that thing. Ha, Josh. Better take out these guys first. Oh. And heal before I get killed.
It's all yours, Marshal! Well, don't mind if I
Oh, I'm definitely poisoned. Oh, there's no other columns. Would have wanted to bust this thing's face with a column, but ah, nice. Better to use my abilities than actually waste any more time. Oh, there it is. There's a column.
Serves the shield of the chosen king.
Let's do this thing.
It's over. Just like I taught you. Ready?
All right. Oh, they're gone. Again, I don't really want to miss any of the items that are around here, though. Just want to make sure that I don't pass anything. There.
Be true, for the shield of the king must deceive none, not even himself.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
The shield is bold, shrinking before none.
Waste not the arsenal at your behest.
Wow, that cut me way too deep. Oh, I keep wanting to block. Ah, man. I won't last long, not against him.
Try this!
Jeez, this guy. Ah, right. Oh, this is why I wish I was better at blocking.
Try this!
I'm panicking so hard. Alright. Got it. Just barely, but I got it. Man. Yeah, that was tough. I really don't want to take on Gilgamesh.
Now naught but the final trial awaits you.
Gladiolus has completed the third of the soul trials. An aura envelops his blade, allowing him to deal damage to Gilgamesh.
Nice work. Maybe you've got what it takes after all.
Maybe. But it ain't for you or me to decide.
True. And the Blade Master is a more formidable foe than any you've faced thus far.
And again, I want to make sure that I get enough items.
Rest here while I can.
Oh, man. I'm gonna save it as a second save, just in case. Because I'd rather try to I'd rather try to redo that last battle than have not enough
Well, what about
healing
you?
items.
I want to know what was going through your head back then.
You that interested in me?
Yeah. Of course. Story.
I mean, you were a lot younger than I am.
And a lot brasher, too, if you can believe it. Wouldn't listen to a single word anyone said. I thought I was invincible. No one could stop me. Until he cut me down to size. I was cast out in defeat, my hubris laid bare for all to see. You really are immortal, they said. And it stuck.
That's rough. Still, you made it back alive. Something no one else has ever done. And I respect that. Let's go.
Come here to die, have you?
You looking to die again?
You amuse but do not impress. You lack his conviction.
Whose?
He who traversed these caves some 30 years ago. Turning a deaf ear to our wails and wishes, he proceeded unfazed, eyes ever forward. Yet he proved powerless before the general.
Claris would have tried to stop you, you know. Just like he tried to stop me. All those years ago.
How come?
Because one aspiring to the role of King's Shield can stake his life for none but his liege. Not even for himself. Do you dare risk all for naught in return? His words stayed with me. And he was right. I barely made it back with nothing to show for it.
So you gonna stop me?
No, I won't. But I will warn you one last time of the danger you're about to face. Just like your father warned me. Once you set foot through that door, there's no turning back. And no one to help you if you fall. One false step and it may prove your last.
I'll be fine. Maybe I'll come back with a souvenir.
Just come back alive. Be safe, Gladio.
There's a chill in the air. I can feel his presence. You better be ready for me.
Okay, I think I'm pretty sure I picked up everything. Now for the final bout. Ooh, I wonder what's over there. Getting sidetracked super easy. But to be honest, I mean, I'd rather get sidetracked for a second to make sure that I find, or that to make sure that I did find everything that I was looking for. Yo, look at all these swords though. Nothing iconic as far as I can see. They all just seem to be pretty much the same type of swords.
I'm here.
The land
Yeah. Let's see if you can handle it.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I'm not even sure if I blocked that. Oh, wow.
Look how you tremble.
I ain't afraid of you.
With every passing second, feel your heart grows greater strength.
So what do I do? Just roll over and die?
Yes. Why else would you have come here if not to join the other lost souls?
I've got what it takes. I'm gonna prove it.
Not yet. Oh, nice.
Reliant on strength alone reveals your weakness of will. Countless disappointments met their end here. And so shall you.
No. I didn't come here to die. I came here to prove to you unworthy. Try this.
Oh, he's almost done too. Oh man, I'm glad I didn't use all the Phoenix Downs. Oh wow, Phantom Arm!
You are strong, yet so long as fear binds your heart, the power you possess is wasted on you.
He's down to oh.
Got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
Are you kidding me?
Ain't no way I'm backing down now. He's right about this guy. He's a hell of a lot tougher than I imagined. But I won't go down. Not without a fight.
Ah. have 2 more. Can't keep healing like this.
Try this.
Oh man. Only 1 more. Here's hoping I can last long enough. Oh, I don't have anything else. That's it. That's it. That was it. That's all I had. Continue from last checkpoint. I guess I'm gonna have to try from the beginning. I have to try from the beginning of this fight, hopefully.
This. No turning back now. They're alive.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Have you come to prove your might? Who are you? One of me.
Oh, no. Wait.
Following our leader in...
Photos.
Not where our souls remain, clinging to the vestiges of our past.
Oh, this is BS. Return to title. It started me right from the beginning. From the very beginning. So, load game. Okay. So, I'm glad that I kept on saving all this because it literally took me back all the way to the beginning. And there is no way that I'm going to go through all those trials all over again. My goal is to beat the crap out of Gilgamesh. Okay. So I'm back here. I'm gonna pick up anything and everything that I can.
Come here to die, have you?
You looking to die again?
You amuse but do not impress. You lack his conviction.
Whose?
He who traversed these caves some 30 years ago. Turning a deaf ear to our wails and wishes, he proceeded unfazed, eyes ever forward.
Claris would have tried to stop you, you know. Just like he tried to stop me. All those years ago.
How come?
Because one...
Yeah, let's just skip this. As much as I enjoyed the actual dialogue the first time, it's kind of annoying that I have to go all through this whole thing again. But oh well, it's fine. I'll beat Gilgamesh's butt.
There's a chill in the air. I can feel his presence. You better be ready for me.
And just double checking, making sure that there's nothing over here. Because I could use another extra potion or something. But I guess. Alright, Gilgy, let's just go.
You won't delay the inevitable. Oh, look how you tremble.
I ain't afraid of you.
With every passing second, your heart grows greater still.
So what do I do? Just roll over and die?
Yes. Blind reliance on strength alone reveals your weakness of will. Countless disappointments met their end here. And so shall you.
No. I didn't come here to die.
Not a second time.
I came here to prove to you unworthy.
Ah.
Try this.
Nice, I made it through the first time without getting pwned.
You are strong, yet so long as fear binds your heart, the power you possess is wasted on you.
Still got a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Ain't no way I'm backing down now.
Ah, I got knocked out. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Oh man. I'm trying to react a little bit quicker, but apparently you can't. Ooh. Every time that I see it, it's just like, gives me chills. 'Cause it's pretty cool.
Try this!
I want to block faster, but at the same time, it's just, oh well, that's fine. Got you, Gilgamesh. To serve as shield.
I kneel before no man. Not exactly the souvenir I had in mind. It took me a while, but I realized something. You're right. I am afraid. Afraid of accepting the fact that maybe I'm not really cut out for the job I'm expected to do. But hey, at least I'm not walking away empty-handed. I'd better get going. I may be all muscle and no metal, but I'm gonna keep protecting Noct the only way I know how.
Spoken like a true shield of the king.
Oh, surprise! You are the
Fear
shield
and
of the
doubt
king.
beget death alone. He who averts his gaze from his own faults cannot himself a true shield call. But you, having made peace with your inner self, have proven you are worthy. The chosen king should be so fortunate as to have a man like yourself serving at his side.
You mean?
And with this glaive, I entrust my power to you.
Oh, wow.
Where did you...
Taken from the young Will. It was with this very blade he stole from me my arm.
But... I can't accept this.
If he still walks among the living, a man of his mettle will have doubtless transcended attachment to mere material possessions.
You're probably right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Now, hasten forth, with mind unclouded by doubt and will unmoved by fear. The last king of Lucis is ill fit to fight without his shield.
Thanks again.
You made it.
Sure did.
And so quickly. I'm impressed.
Brought this back with me too. Figured you might get a kick out of it.
I wondered where I put that thing. Keep it. Makes for a better souvenir than that scar.
You know, he mentioned he lost his arm in battle with a real hot-headed young guy back in the day.
That's so.
Whoever it was left a lasting impression on him. Talked about how the guy had the strongest will he'd ever seen.
Takes more than will to complete the trial. You need to wield your weapon with a primal finesse. If you fail to prove your might, you get cast out empty-handed.
I don't know. He didn't seem to think the guy would let it bother him. Said the guy's too old to care about material things anymore. If he's still alive.
Gladio.
Huh?
I hope you feel more confident in light of your success today. Few men can lay claim to such an accomplishment. Not even Kor the Immortal.
Yeah, but I didn't earn myself a badass nickname like he did. Still, I'm glad I went through with it. I can finally say I'm truly ready to fulfill my duty.
Good.
Well, I guess this shield better mosey on back to his king. Wouldn't want him to get scared without me.
So, that's how you got it.
What do you think?
Very perpendicular. Really complements the one you got when you saved Nock from that bully.
Yeah. Only difference is, this time, I ended up taking a pretty bad beating too.
Not unlike the licking the Marshal received back when he was a lad.
Must have had a lot of guts to go up against Gilgamesh back then.
Yeah, Dad said he used to be a real firecracker.
The more you know.
The more you know.
If the Blade Master sequestered himself during the Founder King's reign, then he's haunted those halls for some 2 millennia.
That's
a
long time.
All those years waiting for the chosen king to arise. You sure know how to take your sweet old time.
What can I say? I'm worth the wait.
Give me a break!
And I as well.
Just because you got a shield to protect you now doesn't mean you get to slack off. But if you do, I'll be ready.
Oh. Oh, Gladio. The end. Let me guess. Prompto is next. Yep. Episode Prompto. This is how you do it. This is how you do DLC. 6/06/2017. This is how you do DLC. This is awesome. This is great. I'ma share this. Alright, I uploaded it. Okay. My final thoughts on this is... It's, okay. Chapter 13, Volume 2 is basically pretty linear, and it does show a little bit of context in the story in terms of what happens in Chapter 13. Especially with what happens with Gladiolus and Ignis. Which, honestly, I feel like it could have been included with the main game, but it's very nice to have that as context for what actually happened to both Gladiolus and Ignis during that time frame. So part of me kind of enjoys that fact that there is context, there is some kind of explanation, even though you are you're subjected to this idea of what happened outside of it, and you kind of don't really even, not that you need it, but at the same time, once we've gotten it, or at least in my opinion, once I was able to play through that, it was nice to have that context behind it. Even though I already had an inkling of what was going on behind the scenes. It was a little bit more, it felt so much better in that sense that there was context to what was going on, though. It's kind of like adding a few extra scenes, but at the same time, it's still so late after the game. You know? It's still so late after the game, and it feels kind of like it could have been in the game. But at the same time, I'm still grateful for the fact that it's actually there, that there is some context, that there's some added material to that. But again, we don't, or at least in my own opinion, I don't feel cheated because of the fact that I do get episode Gladiolus. And there's so much content that has been released since then anyways, though, too. Like the time... not the time trials, but there's the time quests, or the time hunts, and also the Chocobo Moogle thing, basically. And so there was content that actually, you know, made you feel like, okay, there's extra added, there's still extra content for me to actually enjoy before these things come out. And again, there was still, you kind of could understand that there was some kind of subtext to what was going on in Chapter 13. Even though, again, I honestly believe that Chapter 13, Verse 2, could have been in the game, and it would have been perfect. It would have been great. And I feel like it should have been there from the beginning, even though they're giving it to us so late. But yeah. But again, it's still, even without that context, you still understand what's going on, at least in terms of the main idea, the main concept of what was going on. So I'm just going to leave it as that. Because honestly, it was good. But that's all it is. It's pretty much context. And so we go into episode Gladiolus. And episode Gladiolus is not really what I thought it was going to be, honestly. I know that it was going to be an episode for Gladiolus' time where he was kind of away from everybody else. And we know the time frame in terms of anybody that's played it, or anyone that has played Final Fantasy 15 and kind of knows the time frame will know exactly where Gladiolus kind of dropped out of the group. And without spoiling that portion of it, just basically that basically this is what this episode is. This is the time between that. And so I do enjoy that, the idea and the concept that without spoiling anything, it's still that. It's still its own unique game in a sense. But even though it's linear, there is still a challenge, there is still a progression of a story, and there's still something solid on its own. And it's unique. It's unique to Gladiolus. And that's what actually makes it so much more as an episode by itself for Gladiolus. And I hope they continue to do that for Ignis and for Prompto, which, again, this game, even though it was linear, it was still challenging. It was still there was still something that brought me through and kept me going and just made me feel like, you know what? This is something that I want to get to the end of. And that first fight was kind of it was kind of crappy because I didn't know I was gonna actually not survive it. And that last fight was such a pain. The only thing that I do want to complain about is the idea that if you don't save, if you just rush through it, because I was thinking about rushing through it, but at the same time I'm like, you know what? Let me just save it. Let me just go into the camps and actually save it and do what I need to do, because you know what? I don't know how long this is going to be. So I might as well do what I need to do and actually do that. If I did not save it, if I would have not saved it from the very beginning, I would have had to do everything all over again. And that's my only complaint. There should have been some kind of quick save option where, I mean, if you're that far along where you're at the very end of the game in its sense, or in that episode, there's no need for you to go back all the way to the beginning. That's frustrating. It's not good. It's not really a good design in that sense. It's a short episode. It's about an hour long. So aside from the fact that there are places where you can camp and actually do stuff, it's not something where one would have to feel like, I need to save, that's where I need to go, that's what I need to do. Because again, like I said, I was rushing through it, and honestly, I could have gone through it and not saved. And so, again, it's just, that's my own pet peeve in that sense. Because aside from the story portion of it, and of course, Gilgamesh was a tough adversary, of course, because he's the final boss. And even though I was kind of salty about losing to him the first time, let alone the second time, the first time in terms of story, I guess, of course, I'm supposed to lose. The second time that I lost was to the end, but at the same time, I understood that he was tougher than I expected. I understood that was something that I can do better in terms of actually going against him. And so that doesn't really bother me. That was actually a pretty good concept, even though I was kind of salty about losing to him. I didn't have to feel salty the second time, because it's just like I knew what I was doing, or at least I had a concept of what was going on in the sense of how to take him on and how to win. He wasn't supremely difficult. He was challenging, and he pretty much wiped me. But at the same time, again, he was challenging in the sense that it was entertaining. It was challenging because he is the final boss of this episode. So once again, to sum up, it is linear, and it's linear in the sense of how you play the game, but at the same time, it's still challenging. It's still inviting. There's still so much more content and story that I really enjoyed actually playing through this. This was actually pretty good. And so this was an awesome episode, and I cannot wait until episode Prompto, and I hope that, again, I've got to give props to Final Fantasy 15 and Square Enix for actually kind of putting that whole little theatrical trailer for episode Prompto, because that is how you end an episode that has a continuation. That is how you do it. So again, in summation, I believe this game is, even though it's short, it's a really great game. There will be a little bit of frustration. There's one or two complaints, but beyond that, it's amazing. It's pretty good. And I recommend it for anybody, even if you have not played the entire game. It's spoiler free in terms of what actually happens in the game, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and it just feels like its own separate game. And that is great. And that is great, especially when it's self-contained, but there isn't anything that is wrong with the different mechanics. Because one would feel, or one would expect that, you know, this feels like a whole different game inside a game that doesn't have these mechanics, and so it would kind of be like Mario going into a DLC that feels like a Sonic game or something. And so, but at the same time, it's that feeling of, we've made this different game, but it works on its own and it's so good. And so, again, props to Square Enix, props to Final Fantasy XV for making episode Gladiolus and making it feel like its own unique story, both in gameplay and in the way that it's actually written in terms of the narrative and what we actually go through as Gladiolus. So, that being said, that is the end of Final Fantasy XV episode Gladiolus in Chapter 13, Verse 2. I will hopefully be doing the final post-game dungeon, or at least I'll be attempting the final post-game dungeon, because I still need to grind and do things, which I hope to actually accomplish some of the grinding later on this week. For Friday, Thursday will be more Nier Automata. I will hopefully get into more story content and more stuff. I know I've been kind of taking my sweet time, but at the same time I know there is a lot of side quests, and I want to get as much done as possible. Because there are a couple of sections where it changes the story completely. And so I want to enjoy as much of it as possible, or get as much of it as possible done before it switches over, basically. And so I will be doing Nier Automata on Thursday. I will be doing Final Fantasy XV, possibly the last Final Fantasy XV stream for a while until until episode Prompto comes out for Final Fantasy XV, and then hopefully within a week or two I'll be switching over to Final Fantasy X. And then I'll be taking my sweet time, but at the same time I'll be streaming hopefully more often, especially since there's a lot of grinding in Final Fantasy X, and I love Final Fantasy X. That's actually where I started off. And so that's why I've been taking my sweet time with Final Fantasy XV, besides the fact that I'm hoping to do Final Fantasy XII down the road once it actually comes out. And so also this Saturday I'll get back into Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, even though I haven't gotten it. I know I have been flaky in terms of actual streaming content and being consistent on it, but at the same time I'm hoping to be a little bit more consistent. And I know I say that a lot, but anyways. So I hope you enjoyed episode Gladiolus. I hope you enjoyed Final Fantasy XV. I hope you enjoyed Nier Automata before that. And I hope that you will come back on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Nier Automata, Final Fantasy XV, and Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. But until then, I'm Natsu, this is Final Fantasy XV, and till next time.